Hey guys, welcome back, and we got mail.
是不是我做错了什么？
The longest last. What did I do wrong?
Dios, ¿qué debería?
Lord, what should I do? So we got that one, and we got this one. Li Wen and Carlos. Pretty girl. Got VR rules and special midnight. Well, this one comes first. Let's go with this one, shall we? Plus, I like hearing about Li Wen. The simulation exams were right around the corner. Everyone was busy preparing for it today. Mr. Wen hadn't mentioned anything about cancelling the class, however. Besides, I was still his assistant to the art class, so I went along. However, the room was empty. There was no one there, not even Mr. Wen. Felt a little disappointed. Just was wondering whether I should go back to study for the exam. Sit down, time for class. Mr. Wen walked past me, took his coat, and laid it on the back of a chair near me. Why are we only one here? It's the simulation exams tomorrow. Everyone's freaking out about them. I grabbed a chair and sat down. Mr. Wen seemed a little unhappy. Was he going to cancel class today? I suppose I'd get ready to go back to study too. What would you like to draw today? He abruptly asked. What would I like to draw? Surprised when I was hearing his question coming out of his mouth. Something more difficult. Hoping it would make him appear more motivated. Then draw me. But you're going to have to pose for a long time. That's too much for me to ask. I honestly didn't want to do that. When I messed up, it was going to tear me, not just a drawing, into pieces. Don't overthink it. Mr. Wen took out his kit, stopped the easel and continued. I'll do a sketch too. I'll draw you. After making sure my ears weren't lying to me, I sprung out from a chair. Wait. Let me go and change first. Sprinted out of his classroom, still sweating and smelling from playing tennis earlier. I was wearing a sports jacket that was one size too large because I ordered the wrong one. It was so embarrassing to be drawn like this. Furthermore, the more I thought about it, the more I felt like this was some sort of a trap. If I drew him badly, no, not if, when. With his temper, he would most certainly not let me out that easily. Well, felt like I'd turned into a dried fish on a cutting board, waiting to be cut up. I opened my locker and picked up a dress that Jing had bought when it was on sale a while ago. She bought two of them and given me one as a present. Never tried it on before. My school uniform was still drying at home after a laundry day yesterday, so this would have to do for now. I put my dress on. It fit well size-wise, but maybe because it hadn't been washed I felt like a weird itching once I put it on. Miss Wen showed no reaction to my new outfit, and so we began our sketching practice. Drawing a portrait was hard. My back being itchy kept distracting me. By the time the bell rang, I'd barely drawn a rough draft. Mr. Wen put away his sketch. He didn't have to see mine either. He was about to leave the classroom when he stopped at a door. He looked at me and opened his mouth. Looked like he was about to say something, but he didn't. Eventually, he left with a look of disappointment on his face. What the hell was wrong with him? What did I do to him this time? That's a strange one. Don't know what it's doing there. I brought Yi to the auction house. She was still burning up and barely conscious. I handed her to a boss there, a middle-aged fat man named Lucky Zhao, who had a full mouth of gold teeth. Usually when a gang mentioned taking care of someone without additional instructions, it meant to bring the girls to the auction house. Basically, I was only asked to do the legwork. As for the girls who had been taken care of, they'd probably all been sold to people abroad. I'd heard rumours that, besides legitimate auctions, House conducted illegal ones in secret too. There were many kinds of outlandish merchandise in this building that included humans. Just as I was about to leave, I couldn't control my curiosity anymore. He asked the guy at the front desk, "Hey man, where do all these pretty girls get sold to?" The guy put down a standing still mug in his hand. People bought her here to people bought here by the Black Dragon gang. Well, those girls are usually just sent to Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia? Why there? Are they sent to be housemaids? Are you stupid or something? Housemaids, your gang always told us this girls are sent to become human sticks. You ever seen a freak show? They have no tongues, eyes, arms or legs. Oh no, their torsos left are locked in a cage. Ugh. I almost threw up. It was the first time I ever heard of the phrase human sticks, and I eventually figured out what it meant based on the descriptions. I'd rather die than live like that. As a Catholic, I'd always been taught to do good deeds so that I could be absolved of my sins and go to heaven. I joined a gang and did many bad things, but I could never be involved with something so evil. No, I couldn't let Yi suffer like this. Damn it. If only I hadn't brought her here. These people would never willingly let her go now. I had to get her out of here. I then tried to explain to Mr. Kwan. Hey! I just remembered Mr. Kwan wanted me to tell a girl something. Well, she's on the floor, make it quick. Front desk guy picked up a Ming Pao newspaper. Don't look up again. As I was climbing the stairs, I thought I heard people crying. Where's the girls who were going to be sold? Strange thoughts suddenly hit me. Could it be possible at least she'd also been sold here? Just like these unfortunate people? I thought it'd come out of nowhere, but I feel extremely unsettled. Yi had been locked in a room at the end of the 4th floor. The guard had stepped away for a moment. Her entire body had been burning up. I woke up and helped her into my own clothes, shorts and shoes. I kept reminding her to be careful while she stuck out the building. Poor girl. I feel like this should probably die in the way of Southeast Asia if I didn't help her. Before she was ready to go, she would have turned around and hugged me. Did I forget something? Oh, right. I pulled a brimmed hat on my head off and put it on her almost bald head, which had been shaved by Mr. Kwan. It's a real shame he'd done that to her. She looked real pretty with her long hair. Yi tried her best to get together and left the room. Well, now was the difficult part. The auction house was quite big. Not only would it take a while to exit the building, even if she got out, guards needed to catch up to her while she was still nearby. Had to get her more time to escape. Scoured the room. Couldn't find anything I could wear. Maybe with a long wig. I'd never seen a wig before. Found it a little amusing. Weren't any clothes, I'd just been naked, wouldn't I? Picked up a dress. The dress ripped to my back. I sat down on my back towards the door. I loosened my hair and let it down. I sat down with nothing but my boxer shorts on. I tried my best to keep calm. There's no other way. The dress ripped apart the moment I tried to put my legs in. But I didn't even try it, I knew it wouldn't fit. I should have kept it intact as a memento. What an idiot I was. Heard footsteps getting closer to the door. I swallowed nervously, so a guard chucked expression through a small window on the door. I heard him scream and heard the alarms. He had not been able to leave the building yet. She was soon brought back. I was thrown out into the street with nothing but my boxer shorts. Damn it. I couldn't just do nothing let Lee be sent to a living hell. Lord, please guide me. Well, this is an interesting one. How about that? She's going to do a sultry dress tearing behind her, but her back's to him so he doesn't see it. Whereas he's going to just wear a dress. Let's see how it goes, shall we? The dress was really tight. I looked down at the dress that had wrapped tight around myself. I could still feel the warmth from his body. I smelled a faint trace of a scent. Never worn girls' clothes except for my sister's. I felt my face starting to blush. I sat down facing the door and lowered my head. Heard footsteps getting closer to the door. I swallowed nervously. I saw a guard-shocked expression through a small window on the door. Heard him scream. And heard the alarms. How did he know? Was it because my chest was too flat? He had not been able to leave the building. Couldn't do nothing. I thought about it for a while, decided it was too embarrassing to change into dress just for a sketch. Might as well just stick with the oversized jacket. Golden sunlight from the setting sun shone down on Mr. Wen and me. Felt warm, but not too warm. Mr. Wen's sketch paper rustled lightly in the breeze, as did his hair. He looked so focused that I could find myself staring at him without even realising it. He looked up. I've always met silently. When I finally came to my senses and lowered my head to my heart skipped a beat 2 times. The bell rang and I reluctantly headed my sketch to him. If you want to just tear it up, go ahead. I lost count how many times he'd torn up my drawings. Besides, I was actually pretty bad at this. He handed me the sketch. It wasn't not mine though, it was his. Was that really me? I was speechless and I couldn't find a word in my vocabulary to describe it other than beautiful. I could never imagine a person who was always so cold and distant would be able to create something so warm and intimate. Suddenly an idea came to me. I held the sketch up to his face and pointed at a random spot. But there's still a problem here. He looked at the sketch, puzzled. Okay, good luck. I took the sketch back. I will not tolerate this kind of thing in my class. I imitated his tone, took a few steps back, and took the sketch and threw the pieces into the trash. What a historical moment. I finally turned the tables on him. I quickly ran out of the classroom. Thinking back on how many sketches he had shredded, I felt great about getting one back on him. Interesting. So... let's try that. She has a S rank. He... the dress was really tight. I looked down at the dress that was wrapped tightly around myself. I still feel the warmth from his body. I never worn a girl's clothes, except for my sister's. I felt my face starting to blush. I heard footsteps getting closer to the door. When I started moving away. A few minutes later I saw Yi leaving the building through a window. She walked out the gate, turned to the right, and slowly walked out of my sight. She kept on walking in that direction for a couple of kilometres. She'll be on the turf of a blood gang. I finally felt relaxed. Maybe the Lord bless you, Yi. Now Yi got away, I didn't need to worry about my own escape. When I was at the orphanage, I'd always been the fastest kid. Used to go up a hill to hunt rabbits. The other kids would take a whole day, but I only needed 3 hours. I ran out of the room and sprinted towards the stairway. The guard noticed me before I could make a sound. I'd already jumped down an entire flight. I was able to go down the first floor with just 3 jumps. I ran past the front desk so fast the newspaper was blown out of the front desk guy's hands. By the time I'd realised what had just happened, and who it had been, I'd already gone from the auction house. Still, what should I tell Mr. Kwan? I wandered around the streets when I finally noticed people giving me strange looks. As I realised I was still wearing Yi's dress. Oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing. I turned my head and walked quickly towards the less crowded part of the street, afraid of being seen. I found myself in a strange alley that I'd never been into before. At the end of the alley there was a small coffee shop. The sign looked like a maple leaf and said Maple House. I was stunned. I seemed to remember Alicia had mentioned a place like this in her first 2 letters. Yes, she used to work here. Since Alicia had never mentioned the address of a coffee shop, I'd never been able to find it. Yet, here it was, right here. Finally, I was about to find my big sister. I ran up the stairs of a coffee shop filled with excitement of the world, but someone suddenly grabbed me from behind. It was a policeman? Interesting. But I guess for both of them. He's on a hunt to his sister, and she's got a new, crush. It's all my fault.
Dios, ¿qué hice mal?
Heavenly Father, what have I done? Pills. So you got blame and you got pills. Jimmy and Kang have got something interesting to go between. Wynn hasn't had anything new in a while, actually. And neither's Parks and Gung. Let's have a quick look at the collections. No, it's profiles, isn't it? So Yi is Mr. Kwan's ex, a princess of a blood gang. And she?
Dios, ¿qué hice mal? Carlos, te extraño. Dios, ¿qué hice mal? Te extraño.
Kidnapped from Maple House, sold off an auction house. Interesting. Still no idea what he's got. Also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unrevealed people yet. Oh well, I think that's probably going to do it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day, and join me next time when I'll probably do the Jimmy one. Jimmy and Kang. But yeah, until then, thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day, and bye-bye.
Try